Greetings. My name is Ras Bingi Catt. I am the owner of Bluntlife.ca and also the Bluntlife Media Centre. And I just got finished viewing 3 hours of City TV Toronto. 2 hours was the regular news where they've talked a lot about what has been happening in the last week. And if you don't know what has been happening in the last week in Toronto, it's just basically became a gun city. It's I've heard one of my friends refer to it as like Texas, you know, like back in the 1820s when it was all just about shootouts and that. But it's really sad. And first and foremost, I want to send out my condolences to all of the family of the victims and all of the friends, and honestly, to all of Toronto, because what is happening is very, very sad. Um, I seen on the news there the other day when they were showing gunshots firing while the police were on the scene, and the police had to run away and call in the squad team or whatever. That's pretty bad when the police have to run away. Now I've got a couple of things to say about this situation. First and foremost, um, it's way out of hand. It's really disgusting, if you ask me. Um, Back in my day, you had a problem with somebody, you used your hands. One guy walked away with a broken nose and a black eye, and the other guy walked away with a sore hand. Nowadays, it's completely changed, and I don't know if it's the movies that are out there that are portraying all of these gangster lives to be glorious, or the music that's out there glorifying the gangster life. Um, Really, I cannot see anything glorious about knowing that you personally have taken another life. So I don't know. That's one of my biggest concerns, and I've noticed in my lifetime there has been a big, big shortage in recreational centers for the youth. They always talk about funding and all of that kind of stuff, but in reality, you know, we are talking about the youth. And I personally, if if I had the money that I really wish I had, I personally would be opening up recreational centers. So now I have to send this out to the bigger heads of the media, the bigger heads of society. And I'm saying the bigger heads by the ones with the money. Start to invest into the youth. Because if there is nothing for them to do to find themselves creative and to enjoy that feeling of somebody admiring their work or teaching them, they will never know the true rewards in life, and they will end up turning to another life that none of us wish upon anyone. So please, let's try to work on this and figure a way that we can bring back some of the old time recreational centers. Remember, I'm saying back in the 70s, like we were poor And there was a lot of crime going on, but a lot of us didn't get mixed up in it because of the fact we had places to go. For example, Jimmy Simpson's Recreational Center at McGee Street and Queen, right in Toronto. Uh, I used to go there three, four times a week with my sister because my mother was a single mother with three children and no husband. So she had to work three different jobs to feed her three children. So, you know, I do believe that there is something that can be done. Like I understand that, cutbacks, 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 but cutbacks are costing lives, man. And, you know, trust me and mark my words to this. Somehow within my life, I personally will have a good effect on some of the youth of tomorrow. And that is my promise. And I'm not here to get a pat on the back and say, good job, Bingy. No. I'm here to talk the facts. And what is going on is wrong. And the solutions, by locking people up and putting them in prison, and when they get out, they're no better. Because in prison, there's no such thing as rehab. That's why they send you to prison, right? To rehabilitate you. Well, that doesn't work. You end up going to jail or prison and doing cheap labor where the prisons make money off of you. Seriously, we have to educate ourselves and, like for the ones in our communities that are doing something, I want to say thank you. And for the ones in our communities that would like to do something, try, man. Nothing tried, nothing done. Okay? So, like I said, this is Ras Bingi Catt with my message, and I hope, this reaches places that, it might do something. And hey, this is going out straight. Rob Ford, if you want to sit and talk, I can talk with you, and I can also talk to our communities, man. I was there. I had to move out of Toronto because of it. I still care about Toronto, and I see what's going on, and I cry every day as I'm watching the news. It seems like, you know, it seems like they're trying to make the predictions right that by December 21st, life will change as we know it. Well, you see, there's such things called police states, and that's where you're on video camera 24 hours a day the minute you walk outside of your house. All cell phones are instantly traced. Police are there within seconds. Is that how we want to live our life? I don't think so. Let's change it now. Peace forevermore. Stop the violence now.